Greetings everyone. Once upon a time, let me point my camera at the sky and let me use English to those who don't understand the Uganda. Once upon a time, there was a king, a prince, and that prince, he was tired of the way they were treating him at his kingdom. So he asked his father, that father, I want to go to some country and visit there. His father at first he didn't want it, but again he accepted because kings, they want the goods for their children. They don't want to annoy their children. So he told the child, it's okay, you're going to go, but I'm going to give you all your servants, you go with them. You're not supposed to suffer. You're not supposed to do anything. And the son was like, no, father, I will survive. And then the father insisted. Then the prince said, Father, okay, just give me one servant. So that prince went with a bodyguard only. And when they went to a far country, the prince told the bodyguard, don't call me sir, don't call me what, just call me by my name. And the servant said, okay, sir, I'll do like that. But the servant, he was more proud than the prince himself. The prince was a very humble person. He never wanted to be glorified. He never wanted to see anyone below him. So when they went to a faraway country, he asked for a job. And here they found a rich man. He had a restaurant, a big restaurant. He gave them jobs. Now this servant was like, because back in their country, he used not to wash plates because he was a bodyguard to the prince. So he was feeling annoyed and he was like, and the prince was telling him, do you know, I'm your boss. Do whatever they tell us to do. And he was like, sir, he told him, you're not the son. I'm the son. I'm the prince. So the bodyguard accepted and they did everything that they were given. And then that man had two girls. He had two daughters. Now one daughter was a very humble daughter, and another one was very proud because the father is so rich, and she was underlooking at people. She was taking herself to be too high. So this daughter who was humble, he used to treat these people well, the servant for his father. And then one day he was seated somewhere. She was seated somewhere, and this prince came. He told her, "Can I sit here?" She said, "No problem. Sit." So he sat, and they started conversing. Then this proud daughter came and told him and told the sister, "Why are you sitting with a servant?" And sister was like, "What's wrong with that?" And she was like, "Oh my God, you can't sit with a servant, you can't talk with a servant." And this kind girl was like, "No, what's wrong with that? We are all the same. I have to sit with him. What's wrong with that? If I sit with him, does it make me to be a servant also? No." So this one went away, and now they had taken a long time because he had told the father that I would spend there so short time. But when they went to a faraway country, they spent there a long time. So the father came to look for his son. He searched everywhere, and he was asking people, "Have you seen this one? Have you seen this one?" And then they directed him to where they saw that boy where he was working, and he was like, "What? My son is working? Oh my God!" And then when he went to the place, the servant saw him first, so he ran. The king was very annoyed. He told the servant, "You are a bodyguard to my son. How could you leave him to work?" And then the boy was like, "Sir, you see your boy is big-headed. I tried to talk to him, but he could not listen to me." So the father asked, "Where is he?" And that's when the proud girl came. When the proud girl came, she had fallen in love with a servant, and the servant had already told her that he is a prince to where he comes from. So when she saw the king, and she was like, "Why holding the prince like that?" Then this one was like, "No, no, no, no." Then the king was like, "You are the prince?" Then the daughter said, "Yes, he's the prince." Huh? Now that's when the boy came. When he came, that's when the prince came. When he came, he was like, "Father, why are you looking at for me?" He said, "No, you can't work." And all the people had gathered. And that's when the other proud, humble girl came. And when she came, this guy, he never wanted this girl to know that he is a prince. So the man was like, is a prince. He is a king at his place, his home country. And everyone was shocked. Eh? Everyone was shocked. How is this story? This story brings us to know that we don't supposed to underlook everyone. Each person you find, just look at that person and take that person as you. And now again, let's go back in the Bible. In the Bible, you will find there is a boy. He's called Joseph. He was an Hebrew boy. This Hebrew, Auntie Oluzungu, this Hebrew boy, he went to Egypt. And when he went to Egypt, he worked as a house manager, a house boy. And this house boy, he was well behaved. And his boss was Potiphar. So one time, the lady wanted to rape the boy. The boy refused. He ran away, and she accused the boy. And then the boy was put into prison. But some time passed, and that boy became a ruler over Egypt. I don't know how Potiphar looked the following day to see that the boy who was a houseboy in his house, he has to go to him to ask for things. He is above him right now. So what do we learn? That whoever person we see, let us not underlook anyone. Why am I pointing my camera up? I'm here to tell you that there is someone up there who's watching everything. Think twice before you do something bad to that person you're doing something bad. Are you trying to kill someone? Before killing that person, first think and first look up. Know that there is no one who is seeing me, but there is one who is seeing me up. That one who sees through walls. Even if you're inside the house, there is that one who sees through the walls. Think about it and just know that one day, one time, you're going to meet him there and you're going to give an accountability of what you did on earth. Think twice, my dear friend. Whenever you're going to do something wrong, first think and say, "Oh my God, this person, I'm doing something wrong. What if the next minute I'm the one asking help from him?" Potiphar, let me talk it in Uganda. Potiphar, he never knew that one day, one time, this boy who's working in his house is going to be the overall leader all over Egypt. Can you imagine? And not Egypt alone, because when you read the Bible, you'll find that he was in charge of the food stores, which fed the whole world. That means Joseph was the ruler of the whole world. People could come and bow before him when they wanted food. So whatever we do, let us think twice that this person I'm mistreating, yeah, he has blood like me. This person that he have found, there is no one that you have found that is there. Everyone that comes our way, there is a purpose why we meet those people. God has a purpose why he makes us to meet people. So my dear friend, let us always think twice. Whatever thing you're going to do, just know and just think, what if the next minute I'm the one needing help from that person? Now we look at Potiphar. He never knew and he never dreamt about it, that this small boy, he will one day be a ruler of all the world. That one day people will come and bow down before him when they want something to eat. So my dear friend, when you are doing something, just look up. and know and ask, why did I meet this person? Why am I doing this evil thing? And let us always do good, because there is an accountability to give on that